Hey guys, my name is Kenan. Welcome back to Courtside Sports Reports. So today, I will be going through the Detroit Lions schedule and guessing their win-loss prediction. So last video I did the Vikings. So if you haven't already, go check that out. So like I said, I am a Chicago Bears fan. So the Detroit Lions is another one of the teams in the division. So again, I'm not a Lions fan. I do not like the Lions at all. But once again, I will try not to be biased. So let's get started. So week 1 against the Chicago Bears. Like I said for the first 3 videos, and like I'm going to keep saying, as long as Matt Patricia is the head coach of the Detroit Lions are not going to be good. So because of that, I do believe that the Detroit Lions lose week 1 against the Bears. So week 2 against the Green Bay Packers, another one of their division rivals. The Packers have a good team, a good lineup. I don't see how I can't see how the Lions defense stopped Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams. And once again, Matt Patricia is the Lions head coach. So because of all that, I do believe that the Lions will lose week 2 against the Green Bay Packers. So week 3 against the Cardinals. I'm hearing a lot of hype for the Cardinals and Kyler Murray. I do believe Kyler Murray will have a good sophomore season, especially because of the addition of DeAndre Hopkins. So yes, I do like the Cardinals this year. Although I'm not buying that whole thing they're saying, oh, they could make the Super Bowl, all that like crazy hype. I don't think they're going to, I would say playoffs or bust, to be honest. I think they have an opportunity to make the playoffs, but I don't know. Again, I'll do the Cardinals in another video, but for this, they do have DeAndre Hopkins. But yeah, with all that hype that's going on, but I just feel that the Lions defense has a good game this game and somehow shuts down DeAndre Hopkins. So I think that they will come out of Arizona with one of their tougher games of the year with a win. So week 4 against the Saints. It's the New Orleans Saints, one of the best teams in the NFL. I think they're going to have a good year this year. It's Drew Brees. Lions D can't stop that. This is one of the easiest games of the season. The Lions are going to get crushed by the New Orleans Saints. So yeah, lost there. So week 5 is your bye week. So they're coming out of their bye. Week 6 against the Jaguars. I think they're coming here confident because I do not think the Jaguars will be good this year, but neither will the Lions. I feel like this will be a very close game because they're two terrible teams. But I do think that Gardner Minshew has a good game. I think that the Jacksonville D plays well. I think that Detroit loses this game, although it'll be a very, very close game. A very winnable game that I think they're going to drop. So week 7 against the Atlanta Falcons. So for the Falcons, I like the Falcons this year. I think they can be a surprise team. Matt Ryan, like I said last video or in one of the last videos, not exactly sure. I do think that Matt Ryan is one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the league. And of course, the Falcons have, I think, the best wide receiver in the National Football League in Julio Jones. And I really like the addition of Todd Gurley this year. So I think that's going to be a very good trio if Gurley can stay healthy, which is a big problem for them. But I do think that the Falcons have a good game, and the Lions lose this game. So week 8 against the Colts. Like I said in one of the first videos, I think it's the Bears video, I like the Colts this year. I think they're going to be a very big surprise team because I do think that Philip Rivers will have an amazing game. So, because of that, I think that Detroit loses this game. So, week 9 against the Minnesota Vikings, a team rival. So, for the Vikings, I think this will be a close game. Actually, I think this game could surprise a lot of people with how close it is. But ultimately, I do think that the Vikings will pull away and the Detroit Lions lose this game. So week 10 against the Washington Redskins, this will be Dwayne Haskins. This will be his first year starting for the whole year, and I think he will be a little shook by that. He really did not perform very well last year. Didn't have a good year for the games he started, which really wasn't many. But for the games that he started, he really was not that great. And the Lions are at home, which is big. I think this will be a close game. But I do think that the Detroit Lions can pull out a win here with a very, very, very close game. So week 11 against the Carolina Panthers. So for the Panthers, I think the addition of Teddy Bridgewater was good. And once again, Christian McCaffrey, one of the, if not the best running backs in the game. But I just feel that the Lions have one of their, if not their best, defensive performances of the year. And I think this will be an upset because I feel like everybody is going to think the Panthers are going to win this. But I do think the Detroit Lions will upset and win this game. A very, very close game. So week 12 against the Houston Texans. For the Texans, they have Deshaun Watson, Will Fuller V, one of the fastest, if not the fastest, wide receivers in the game. Deshaun Watson, an up-and-coming superstar, getting better and better every year. Although I think this year will be a little tough because he does not have DeAndre Hopkins and he has Bill O'Brien as his head coach. Bill O'Brien, the dumbest coach in the NFL. Although I do think Deshaun Watson will have a good game here, and I do think that the Lions are going to end up losing this game. So now week 13 against the Chicago Bears, another one of their team rivals. So I don't think they're going to want to lose 2 games to a rival because they lost week 1 against the Bears. Although this is in Chicago at Soldier Field, I think at this point, whoever the quarterback is for the Bears, whether it's Trubisky or Foles, looking like Nick Foles, I think whoever it is will be very settled in at this point of the season, week 13. Just a few games left of the year. So I do think that whoever the Bears quarterback is will have a good game, most likely Nick Foles. So I do think that Detroit loses this game to Chicago Bears. So now week 14 against the Green Bay Packers. Like I said, they don't want to lose 2 games to a division rival, but again, they can't stop Aaron Rodgers or Devontae Adams or Aaron Jones, who had a very good year last year, breakout year. Yeah, I don't see how the Lions can stop that trio. So because of that, I do believe that the Lions lose this game. So week 15 against the Tennessee Titans. This will be very short because the Titans have Derrick Henry, who will stiff arm everybody on the Lions team because I don't see anybody who can stop Derrick Henry. I think he'll have a great game, go for 600 yards. Okay, I'm joking. But I think he will have an amazing game. And because of that, I do think this will be a blowout and the Lions will get crushed. So, a loss. So, week 16 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Like I said in one of the past videos, I do believe that the Buccaneers are one of the more overhyped teams. Yes, they have Tom Brady. Yes, they have Rob Gronkowski. But like I said, Gronk was in retirement for a year. Who knows how well in shape he is? Who knows if he can stay healthy? Tom Brady's getting up there in age. So, although I do believe that there's no way the Lions can stop Tom Brady, I do think a 60-year-old Tom Brady can still beat the Lions. So, or older. Yeah, any age Tom Brady can beat the Lions. So because of that, I do think that the Lions lose this game. So week 17 against the Vikings. Like I said earlier in the video, they do not want to lose 2 games to a division rival. But I do think this is the Lions' last game of the year. They are at home. I think they saved the best for last. I think they come out here with probably their best game of the year. I think they're going to fight through this game. I think this will be a very physical game. I think this will be a very, very tough game for them. Although I do believe that the Detroit Lions will pull out an upset, surprising many people, and win week 17. So, after all that, their final record will be 4 wins and 12 losses. I think this is fair because, like I said many times in this video and in the last few videos, as long as Matt Patricia is the head coach of the Detroit Lions are not going to be good. So I do believe that there is a chance that Matt Patricia gets fired halfway through, because you see here for the first 8 games of the year, they're going to go 1-8. 1-7. And that really is not that great of a record. So there is a chance that Matt Patricia gets fired. Although the Lions have not been good in many years. I don't see them changing that. Although I do think that Matthew Stafford is one of the, if not the most underrated quarterback in the National Football League. I feel extremely bad for him because he has a lot of talent, and he had the opportunity to have a great career, but that's all getting wasted in Detroit, where he really can't do anything because he's with the Lions. But if he was with any other team, I think there's a chance he could have a Super Bowl win by now, or at least a conference win. But he's stuck with the Lions, and that's unfortunate for him. So, yeah, I mean, I do feel bad for Matthew Stafford for that. But, yeah, I think Matthew Stafford is very good, but all wasted with the Lions. So, yeah, my prediction for the Lions is 4-12. I hope you guys agree. If you do not agree, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys have any ideas for any sort of content, DM us on Instagram, or again, comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like. If you like the series or our channel, please go down, hit that red subscribe button. And I think that really covers it all. And follow us on Instagram to get notified when videos like this are out. So, yeah, I think that pretty much covers it all. Thanks for watching. Do you guys agree with me? If not, go down, tell me what you guys think. So, yeah, thanks for watching. The next video will be on the San Francisco 49ers. We're moving to the NFC West. So, see you in the next one.